Hello everybody. In the current affairs this week, the week ended 4th of May 2025. This week marked an important announcement that now in the Indian stock markets, the domestic institutional investors, the DIIs, which constitutes the Indian mutual funds and the insurance companies, own more than the foreign institutional investors, the FIIs. As on 31st of March 2025, the DIIs own more than 17% of the Indian stock market, which is precisely 17.62, and the FIIs today own 17.22% of the Indian stock markets. This is in sharp contrast to the figures of 31st March 2015, which is 10 years back. In those days, the DIIs owned 13% of the Indian stock market and FIIs owned more than 23%. In this 10 years from 2015 to 2025, the FIIs have sold Indian equities to the extent of 8,88,000 crores, a huge sum of money going outside of India on account of selling by FIIs. The DIIs, in this same period of 10 years, there was an inflow of 15,80,000 crores in Indian equities. So this led to a scenario over a period of 10 years' time that now the DIIs hold more equity than the FIIs in the Indian stock market. This is very important for the reason that this makes the Indian stock market less vulnerable to the outflows and inflows of foreign institutional investors who at times do not look at the Indian fundamentals but are governed by their own interests, which are dominated by their own compulsions and global reasons. But now, lately, the FIIs have started taking interest in the Indian stock market. In the month of April, the FIIs were net positive in terms of inflows by 2,735 crores, and the DIIs were still way ahead in putting money in the Indian stock markets to the extent of more than 28,000 crores just in the month of April. In the month of March 2025, the mutual funds added 25,000 crores plus in the Indian equities. So the vulnerability of the Indian stock market is now in the hands of Indians themselves, who are always confident about their own country, which is India. Presently, all eyes are on what is going to come up in respect of the India-Pakistan standoff on account of whatever has happened in Pahalgam. The Indian stock market, the Nifty 50, was up by 1.3%. Nifty mid-cap was unmoved, but Nifty small cap underwent a mild correction of around 1%. Nifty defense came up into a lot of prominence and was up in just 1 week by 6%. Nifty oil and gas appreciated by 4%. The reason for appreciation of the oil and gas stocks was that Brent crude corrected very sharply by 8% in just 1 week, and now it is at just $61 to a barrel of Brent crude. Gold and silver in India also corrected. Gold was down by 1.75% and silver corrected by more than 3.5%. The US markets this week also, like the last week, were in a positive trend. Nasdaq was up by 3.5% and S&P 500 appreciated by 3%. That is all for this week. Thank you.